Hi, Paul Sack. It's Good News Planet. I'm here with Andrew Fessak. Hi, Andrew. How are you?
Hi, Paul. Doing well, thank you.
I am really honored to get a chance to speak with you. Andrew has uh, joined our Ukrainian outreach, actually has inspired a good portion of it for me personally, because I came up to your church. Tell us a little bit about your church, where it is. First of all, well, you're involved. I believe you're the president of the board of directors. And tell us, what you're up to now with regard to the concerns of the Ukraine.
Mhm. Um, I am the president of the board of trustees of our Ukrainian Orthodox Church. So I'm responsible for the administrative aspects of the church. Our pastor, Father Muzichka, is the pastor, and he's involved with our spiritual leadership. The church is located at 160 West 82nd Street on the Upper West Side. And the church was originally founded in 1924 by immigrants from Ukraine. And it was located on 14th Street on the Lower East Side in Manhattan. And the church grew quite considerably, especially after World War II. And the church moved to West 82nd Street, where we purchased a former synagogue that was moving to a larger itself to a larger location. And we've basically kept the interior of the church, of the building as it was. And we're very proud of the stained glass window behind the altar area, which is original to the synagogue. And at one time, that was the largest stained glass window in the country.
Wow.
So we're quite pleased by that.
It's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous church. And tell us about the choir, because they're going to lead us in singing the Ukrainian national anthem.
Our choir consists of about 9 or 10 people. We have a choir director named Natalia. We have a cantor named Bogdan, and together they lead the choir in singing at each Sunday and at liturgies. And we're quite pleased with their performance, and we're grateful that they're singing in our church.
You partnered, I believe, with some Ukrainian organizations to accept some donations. Who are they, and where will the donations go?
We're currently partnering with 2 separate organizations, one not really being quite separate. It's our consistory, which is equivalent to our main archdiocese, the headquarters of our archdiocese, which is located in South Bombrook, New Jersey. And they are our spiritual hierarchy, and they have a special fund to help Ukraine, and they will be receiving a portion of the funds that are raised, and those funds will be used for humanitarian support in Ukraine and for refugees who have escaped from Ukraine. The other organization that we're partnering with is called Lviv Knights, and they are located in the Western Ukrainian city of Lviv, and they collect electronic equipment and funding to provide to the soldiers working on the front. And this is non-lethal equipment such as laptops, cell phones, weather stations, night vision binoculars, night and UV visible glasses. So those are some general examples. And the organization is very particular to provide only non-lethal military support to the soldiers, and it doesn't attempt to provide military support such as guns or bullets. And since we're a church, we don't want to provide military support, but we do wish to help the soldiers as much as we can, given our religious nature.
In that regard, in the religious nature that you are, I came to you, even though I'm an interfaith, all faith ordained minister and spiritual, and by far coming to hear the service at this horrific time for Ukraine and for the world. I was brought in like a family member, I'll tell you. But I am Jewish. I've been practicing Jew, born Jewish, and been involved with the Actors Temple here on 47th Street. And they asked, could you all come on down? We're doing a Ukrainian benefit that had already been planned. And I mentioned to the president, Carol Ostro, maybe I can ask them, I didn't know if you would say yes or so on, but you came down on Monday night. Your whole group and your pastor, yourself and everyone. I mean, it really, for us, and I think for all and hopefully yourselves, showed the unity of humans, period, and in times of stress. What was your thinking on that?
We were very pleased to have been invited to sing at the fundraiser at the Actors Temple. One, it being an interfaith type of event where we, as a Christian church, were asked to sing. And it was a very moving experience. And this was honestly the first time in quite a long time that our choir or that we've been invited to participate in such an event. And we're very pleased by the very warm welcome that we received from the rabbi, from all the attendees, by the congregation, and by the administration at the Actors Temple. And that left a very warm and comforting and heartening perception for us. And after the event was done, we all said, "Oh, that was really nice. That was really nice of them. They were really welcoming. That was really nice." And we hope that they liked it. And so it was a very heartening experience. And we were very pleased and glad to have had an opportunity to showcase a very small amount of Ukrainian culture to people who might not have seen that before or experienced it.
Well, it is so that, Ukraine, I believe, is the third largest Jewish population in the world, I was told. So we have real deep roots. My grandparents on both sides, on the Hungarian side and the border of Ukraine on one side, and the other one, the Polish side of my family on the border of the Ukraine. And so, we, many Ashkenazi Jews, I believe we are called, come from that region. I think this is a big part of us now seeing our brethren who are look like us and have cultural similarities. When I said the word Meshuggah, everybody, in the office there said, "We know this word. Old Yiddish words because it's a community of partnership and of living together in a peaceful way." So, it was special. We've, I guess, unfortunately, Good Friday is coming up on April 22nd when we're doing our Peace Day, Earth Day event and making it a Ukrainian benefit. I understand that Good Friday, the choir needs to be in attendance at the church and all the things that happen on a Good Friday. Another, I don't know, I think these are all like miracles that have occurred as a result of our newfound relationship. And I want to, as not a member of your church, I want to, and if that's just okay, I want to invite people to come to your church, because I'll tell you, I was in awe, I was in heaven, the music, the pastor, the feelings that are, I think, part of the DNA of that church are really, really special. And by far, I agree, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous church, as pretty as any church I've ever been in my life. And so congratulations for maintaining it. Religion's not an easy thing to keep going in the world, but you guys are doing it. Anything else?
Trying to do our best. Thank you.
You have a website that people can go to and look more about what you're doing?
Yes, we have two websites. The first is our internet page, which is STV, St.Volodymyr, Ukrainian Orthodox Church, UOC.org, STVUOC.org. And the other is our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/STVUOC. And there we provide, on both websites, we provide updates to let people know of what's happening and events that did happen. And we provide news to the community and to our parishioners and visitors.
Okay, Andrew, well spoken. Thank you so much for taking the time and allowing us to partner with you. And let's hope we bring in a lot of money that will do good for our brethren in the Ukraine and refugees and former Ukrainians. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.